Absolutely. Opening up the heart is the goal. Unfortunately, what a lot of people struggle with is the inability to open the heart fully. And you've mentioned animals, and it's perfect. A beautiful, beautiful way of working with depression, working with stress, working with loss, working with suffering, is to connect, whether with animals, whether with children, whether with nature, with something that's alive, but that chances are isn't going to push our buttons. Something that's alive, that we can connect with, that we can serve, that we can be giving to, or if it's nature, just that we can touch and be in the presence of, brings us absolutely back. And this is why service is one of the greatest antidotes to depression. If you can actually get out and serve children, serve old people, serve battered women, serve homeless people, serve in a hospital, work with animals, absolutely. It pulls you out of that separateness within the self. That is what so many of us experience in depression, in anxiety, in suffering. And all of this is to help us, of course, open the heart. And that's the goal. But sadly, for so many of us, it's not as easy as just saying, I'm going to get out of my mind and into my heart. Because sometimes, A, the things in my mind are things that we don't necessarily know how to get rid of. And B, in many of our hearts, due to experiences in life, due to sanskaras, due to so many different things, the heart doesn't open. Or it won't stay open, or it'll open only with cows but not with people, or it'll open, only with trees but not with people. And so the block to that, the block is never in the heart, the block is in the mind. And so if we can work with the block in the mind, what we find is that the heart is able to open much, much more freely. So I'd like to end this evening. We, from yesterday, have started a pattern that I'd like to continue as long as I'm here, which is to conclude our satsangs with meditation. As I mentioned yesterday before we did it, it's something that comes up so frequently from people is, how do we meditate? Where can I learn to meditate? And so while I'm going to emphasize every day, because it's a different group every day, there is no right or wrong way to meditate. I'll take us into one way to meditate. But it's really important to know that meditation is a technique that we use to get to a state of meditation. So meditating, the aspect of the verb, is to get us into meditation, the noun, which is a state, a place. And ultimately, whatever you can use to get to that place is right. And so there isn't any better or worse or higher or lower form of meditation. What really matters is, what can you use to get yourself into that state?